God bless. I'm Father Michael Sheehan. I want to do a little show and tell now to let you see what I bring into the room of a patient when I give them the anointing of the sick. This is the instrument, the Q-tip. There have been a couple of times where I haven't prepared one of these Q-tips, and so I've gone into the hospital. I don't have a Q-tip, and so what they'll do, they'll give me one of the swabs that has the stick, and it's very long. There's two of them in one little packet, but this is a Q-tip that I bought at CVS, and this Q-tip will go into this little sandwich bag. This is the oil of the sick that was blessed by Cardinal O'Malley recently, and it's in this little Ziploc bag, and that's pretty helpful. I had this in my back pocket. I don't think it was closed. I was in a hospital, and some of it got inside the Ziploc bag, but not on my pants. So I'll pour out a little bit of it, and I'll let you see that. So just get a little bit out of that tube, and then go right onto the cotton. So now what we have is we have the oil of the sick on the Q-tip. I'm going to put it into the bag. So it goes into this bag. Put that in my pocket when I go into the hospital. So this little guy right here, this will be one. It's important to have it like this because I'm going to go into the room, and everything that gets exposed to the air gets thrown away into the red container where the medical waste and everything inside of that bag will be burned. These are the pieces of paper that I'll bring in, and they'll have the prayers. This is the English version of the Apostolic Pardon and the words for the anointing of the sick. The first time I went in to anoint someone, I needed the prayers in Portuguese, I needed the prayers in Spanish, and I had them on two different pieces of paper. So I had the English, I had the Spanish, I had the Portuguese. I made a mistake, and I put the words of absolution in Spanish and Portuguese instead of the words of the anointing of the sick. So I had to say the anointing of the sick in English, and then the Apostolic Pardon in Portuguese or in Spanish. So I was fumbling around with all these papers. So instead, I have Spanish and Portuguese on one piece of paper. So when I go into a room, I might not have an idea of what languages that I need, so I bring both of these pieces of paper. They'll be folded up like this. I'll have the plastic bag with the swab. I'll put them into my shirt pocket here in this clerical shirt and get my PPE on, and then eventually all this will go into my back pocket. I'll have everything on, be ready, and then once I apply the anointing of the sick onto the person and I'm done, these pieces of paper, the swab, everything gets thrown away. So I'll give you more details, more information about some other aspects in the future. Please pray for me, and I'll pray for you. God bless.